Welcome to Slow English Lab, the channel that helps you speak English step by step with no pressure and no stress. If you're someone who understands English when reading or listening but struggles to speak fluently, this lesson is for you. Do you often stop and translate in your head before speaking? That's one of the biggest problems English learners face. It creates delays, confusion, and frustration. Your ideas are in your native language, but your words are supposed to come out in English. So, your brain gets stuck in traffic. One sentence in, nothing out. But here's the truth. You don't need to translate. You need to train your brain to think in English. And that's what we'll do together today. In this video, you'll learn 10 powerful tips that will train your brain to process English directly, help you use chunking and shadowing to speak naturally, remove your fear of speaking, and stop mental translation. Subscribe now to Slow English Lab so you don't miss future lessons. Let's begin your transformation. Tip mo. Understand why you translate. Before you can stop translating, you need to understand why it happens. Most learners translate because they were taught English the way we learn math, with rules and memorization. But that's not how we learn languages. We don't speak from grammar rules. We speak from patterns, emotions, and repetition. Translating happens when your brain is doing double work. Thinking in your native language, then searching for the English version. That creates a delay and makes fluency impossible. To break this habit, you must start recognizing it. Catch yourself when you're doing it. Pause and say, am I thinking in English or just translating? Now shadow this phrase with me slowly. I don't need to translate. I can think in English. Repeat it 3 times. Don't just say it. Believe it. Awareness is the first step to fluency. Once you notice your habits, you can start changing them. Tip 1. Think in chunks, not words. Native speakers don't build sentences word by word. They speak in chunks, ready-made blocks of words that go together naturally. These chunks sound fluent, fast, and correct, without needing to think about grammar every time. Examples. Can I help you? I don't think so. Let me check. When you speak in chunks, you don't translate, you recall. It's like muscle memory. Instead of thinking, can I get coffee? Just remember the chunk. Can I get a coffee, please? Shadow this sentence. Can I get a coffee, please? Repeat it 5 times. Feel the rhythm. This is fluency training. Make a list of 10 useful chunks and repeat them every day. Over time, you'll stop translating and start speaking in flow. Tip 2. Describe your world in English. Want to start thinking in English? Begin with your world, your room, your clothes, your actions. Describe them in English as you live your day. You don't need to speak out loud. Just think. I'm walking to the kitchen. I need to make coffee. The sun is shining. These are simple, real thoughts. They replace the voice of your native language with an English voice. That's how your brain rewires itself for fluency. Shadow this. I'm learning. I'm improving. I'm thinking in English. Say it 3 times, naturally, not like a robot. You're training your brain to operate in English without stopping to translate. Make this a daily habit. Narrate your day in English for 3 to 5 minutes. It's one of the fastest ways to stop translating and start thinking directly in English. Tip 3. Use easy sentences often. Many learners think that using big words and long sentences shows their level. But fluency doesn't come from complex grammar. It comes from using simple sentences with confidence and speed. Examples. I don't know. That's a good idea. Let's go. These are the phrases native speakers use every day. When you use them automatically, you sound fluent and confident. Shadow this phrase with me. That sounds great. Repeat it slowly 3 times. Focus on flow, not perfection. Don't wait until your English is perfect to speak. Start with small, easy phrases and use them often. Fluency grows from simple, natural speech, not long, translated thoughts. Tip 4. Repeat, don't memorize. Memorizing lists of vocabulary or grammar rules doesn't build speaking fluency. What really works is repeating real-life sentences over and over until they become automatic. Think about how kids learn language, through repetition, not rules. They hear, "I'm hungry. Where are you going? Let's play." And they repeat what they hear, again and again. Shadow this useful phrase. "I'll take this one, please." Say it slowly. Now repeat it 3 more times. With rhythm and flow. Don't memorize isolated words like buy, store, this. Practice full expressions instead. Fluency means repeating natural phrases until they become part of you. Tip 5. Use the mirror trick. The mirror is one of the best tools to stop translating and speak naturally. Why? Because it adds emotion and realism to your practice. Look in the mirror and say, "Hi, how are you?" "I'm good, thanks, and you?" "What's your name?" Speak like you're in a real conversation. Make eye contact with yourself. This builds speaking fluency, confidence, and natural body language. Shadow this greeting with a smile. "Nice to meet you." Now repeat it in the mirror, as if you really mean it. Even 2 to 3 minutes a day with the mirror builds strong speaking habits. It forces you to think in English and helps you stop the translation habit. Tip 6. Learn phrases with emotion. We remember better when we feel something. That's how your brain is wired. If a phrase makes you laugh, smile, or feel shocked, your brain locks it in. So use that emotion to build fluency. Don't just say a phrase, act it. Try this. "That's amazing." Say it with big eyes and a big smile. "No way." Raise your eyebrows in surprise. "That's terrible." Drop your shoulders and sound sad. By doing this, you connect the language to your body and feelings. That means you're not translating anymore. You're reacting in English. This is exactly how babies learn. They feel first, then speak. Shadow this sentence with real feeling. "I love it." Say it like you mean it. Repeat it 3 times with emotion. Smile. Let the words come naturally. Every day, choose one emotional phrase and exaggerate it. Add it to your day with actions and expression. The stronger the feeling, the faster your brain will remember it in English. Tip 7. Listen first, then speak. Fluent English starts with listening, not speaking. If you listen carefully to natural English, your brain starts building patterns. These patterns are what allow native speakers to speak fast, without thinking too hard. The problem is, many learners only listen to grammar lessons or word lists. That's not real English. You need to listen to real conversations, common phrases, and daily expressions. You need to hear how English sounds, the rhythm, the melody, the speed. That's where shadowing comes in. Listen to a phrase, pause, then say it with the same rhythm and tone. Try this. "I get it now." Say it slowly. Now again, faster. Feel the flow. Do this every day. Listen, pause, repeat, shadow. This builds automatic responses in English. No need to trans. Tip 8. Use yes-no thinking to respond quickly. Sometimes you freeze because you're trying to build long, complex answers. But in real life, native speakers often use simple yes or no structures. These are natural, fast, and easy to learn. Example, "Do you like it?" "Yes, I do." "Is it okay?" "No, not really." "Can I help?" "Sure." Short answers keep the conversation moving and help you speak without delay. You're not trying to translate long ideas. You're giving quick responses in English that sound confident. Shadow this line with me. Do you want some? Say it 3 times, naturally, not like a robot. Then try answering it, yes, please. No thanks. This type of thinking removes the pressure to build full sentences. You'll be surprised how much smoother and faster you sound when you focus on short response chunks instead of grammar rules. Tip 9. Set daily English thinking time. You practice listening. You practice speaking. But do you ever practice thinking in English? That's the secret step many learners miss. Thinking in English is what stops the translation loop for good. Set 5 to 10 minutes a day when you only think in English. You don't need to talk out loud. Just look around and describe what you see or what you're doing. I'm opening the fridge. There's no milk. I'll go to the store later. Your brain starts learning to operate directly in English, no middle step. You begin to build what we call internal fluency. Shadow this motivational line. Everything starts with one small step. Say it slowly, then faster. Repeat it 3 times. Feel the truth in it. Even if your thoughts are simple, they're powerful. This daily English thinking time rewires your brain, and the more you do it, the less you'll feel the need to translate ever again. Tip 10. Speak even with mistakes. Here's the final and most important tip. Don't wait to be perfect. Speak anyway. Many learners delay speaking because they're afraid of making mistakes. But that fear leads to more translation, more hesitation, and less practice. The truth is, mistakes are how you learn. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. They forget words, pause, say things wrong, and correct themselves. It's normal. So don't wait. Use what you know. Speak with confidence. If you make a mistake, smile and keep going. Every time you speak, you build fluency. Every sentence brings you closer to thinking naturally in English. Shadow this message. It's okay to make mistakes. Now say it again. I'm learning. I'm growing. Say it with belief. This is how you stop translating in your head, by speaking anyway, every day, without fear. Conclusion. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice small every day. Stop translating word by word. Start thinking in chunks, shadowing real speech, and using simple English in real life. Speak with emotion. Listen before you talk. Think in English. Even for 5 minutes, your fluency will grow step by step. Subscribe to Slow English Lab for more simple, powerful lessons. And tell us in the comments, which tip helped you the most today?